So we'll go tell Matt to turn the volume down. We'll tell Matt to turn the volume down so that we can interview Riley. Hey Matt, can you turn the extension off real quick?
Okay, anything that... Okay, now when do I hear anything?
Okay, Dan, we're now in the studio of WEJY, and we're going to talk to some guys here. Of course, the creativity is flowing in the studio. As you can see, all types of posters around, all types of weirdos sitting around here. We got a big Santa Claus sitting right here that I brought in. It's lit up. It's got a little deformed face features here. We're going to talk to Matt here, who's on the air right now. Matt, how you doing?
Good.
What are you queuing up next?
Jesus and Tequila by the Minutemen.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. We also have Sean Beasley. Hi, Sean.
How you doing, John?
Good, good. We got Riley Bronkowski all the way from Ida. Hi, Riley.
Hello.
How you doing tonight?
Not too bad.
Well, answer the phone, Riley. Okay, so this is the studio here, as you can see. It's pretty cool, and all the broadcasting comes on from here, and all the shitty music from the high school staff, and of course, and just a whole bunch of crazy things going on. Smoke, a plethora of good things here in the studio. So we'll go back here because I'm like being asphyxiated with the smell of gasoline, thanks to Riley. Oh, here's Pam Patricio over here, Dan. Let's go over and talk to her. Hi, Pam. How you doing?
Fine.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. I'm just drawing WEJY.
Why, you really like WEJY, WEJY, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Are you proud to be a member of the station?
Yes, I am.
Look into the camera, Pam. So, when are you on? I mean, what time is your show on the week?
Get out of here, Dan. Huh?
When's your show? What day of the week?
Monday, 6 hour, except I won't have a show anymore this year.
Because the radio and TV kids from college?
No, because of the high school radio and TV kids.
They suck.
Yes.
So, like, what's your favorite group that you like to play on the radio?
I don't know. Let's see.
The Cure, the Smiths.
I don't have a favorite group. Simple Minds. Promise to
Simple
America.
Minds. So, so your sister's at Michigan.
Yep.
You want to go to Michigan? You want to go there?
No.
Why not?
I'm not smart enough.
Where do you think you're going to go next year after you graduate?
Community college.
Good school.
No. I could probably go to Central Michigan or Michigan
Yeah.
State or something.
Michigan State, yeah, good school. Good broadcasting school. Central, I think, is better, though.
Really?
So.
Hi.
And,
Is it still filming? Uh-oh.
as you can see, Dan, we drew a picture of you on the board, right in back of Pam here. All right. We'll start right... Okay. Start right down at the far... All right. It does. Oh, my God. It's a spitting image. Spitting image, Dan. So okay, let's start. Oh, okay. Now we're back to filming on. I think I've got a lot of the gasoline smell out of my lungs. Yeah, get a big pan around the room. Of course, the big WEJY logo over there on the board in blue paint. It's been there for about... All right, we're going to go back in the studio, talk to some more weirdos. Sure, I will in a second. So what are you guys doing, huh?
Nothing much.
I want Matt to play some DRI, that's what I know.
I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah, always. Agnostic Front, Vinny Stigma.
You believe in the Nazi movement?
No, I believe in a socialist where everybody gets along.
If Adolf Hitler were still alive today, what would you do?
I don't know. I could survive in his regime though, because I've got the color hair and the color eyes. So I think.
Would you join the SS?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Matt and I would start our own movement.
ooh. All right. More great posters around here. John Bovey, Crotley Moo.
Let's get a real close-up on John.
Oh yeah.
John Bon
Get a
not focused. What do you know?
get a big picture of his socks there, stuffed in his pants.
Nice socks. Yeah, I like that.
That is a really scary picture. Yeah, that's right after he killed a guy. In the car, yeah. He was like... Yeah, I think so. I think... Okay, we'll pause. We'll pause. Here, Dan. Take the...
Pausing, it's still filming. Because we want you, the viewing public, to know exactly what's going on right here. This is how we do it when we switch things like that. Get it in focus and all that, because I'm sure it's out by now. You know, it really hurts your eye, John. I'm seeing everything kind of funny now that I have that off my eye. So, let's look at this. DRI. Turn around. Doesn't that look, I mean, vaguely, doesn't that resemble a swastika?
It does.
Ooh, he's on the air. Shh. Let's hear just what he has to say.
Well, Phil, I hope you appreciate that. That's the Hysteric Narcotics out of Detroit. God, am I on film? Hi, Mom.
Sure are.
We're #1. Anyways, I'm being filmed right now in the studio, and hey, Jeff, this is your lucky night. Einstein's the new button. We have it, okay? And we're gonna...
the new button?
Same... Do I look like a kraut?
Well, you people were talking enough like Nazis that you ought to know how to pronounce it.
No, I'm of German blood, and I have blonde hair, and I had blue eyes. But anyway, we're gonna get into some of that
So I
now.
burnt him out with a cigarette butt for his Nazi tendencies. Let's go out in the hall, John.
Alright.
See what's going on out here. Hopefully there'll be enough light that we can actually do something. Oh, bad scene. The lights are all off.
Alright,
No dice. You do some outside shots now. I think the moon's bright enough for that, though. Pardon me as I'm just overtaken by the memories that this school presents. You know, it meant so much to me while I was here, and I always wished for the day that I could get out. There we go. Hey, you know what we got to do? Something I used to...
make it fly, Dan.
There we go.
Alright, we're going to pause here while we get everything set up for the big flying scene with Dan Hickens. So, we'll pause here. Okay, Pam?
In the city of Metropolis, the superhero Super Dan hears a call of distress. He quickly runs to start his... Super Dan! Flying into the air with the greatest of ease. He fights all criminals of all sorts. Super Dan will fight everyone. He waves to the fans down below. Yes, Super Dan will fly anywhere, anytime. Oh, he's doing a big loop. But he's back to normal. He's the best superhero this world has ever had. Keeping his balance. He fights for freedom in the American, well, whatever way he wants to anyway. Yes, it's Super Dan. You will believe a man can fly. Oh! Super Dan fell to his death. No, he's all right. He's okay, and everything is all right. See Super Dan in a theater in the city of Metropolis. Mild-mannered Dan Smith walks out of his job. But something is awry. This looks like a job for Super Dan. Into the air he flies. Yes, Super Dan flies anywhere, anytime. He is America's greatest superhero. Watch as he flies with ease and grace, waving to his fans below. He is the best superhero this world has ever known. Better than the Hulk, better than Iron Man, better than Daredevil. Yes, he's Super Dan, flying anywhere, anytime, any place, saving anyone about anything. Oh, he's doing a loop. He's coming back, and yes, he is the greatest. Yes, Super Dan. See him fly. Yes, Super Dan. You will believe a man can fly. Oh, he's fallen. Oh! Super Dan has fallen to his death? No, he's okay. He's getting up. Yes, it's Super Dan. See him in a theater near you.
Why? You're at your big desk and... Ow! Mr. Hickens, I really need the day off tomorrow.
We're busy. Don't you know this is a busy season? Jesus Christ, what's the matter with
Well, you let your secretary here have all the days off she wants.
You're not my secretary, are you?
No, but Mr. Hickens, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming up, and I really need to...
Oh, Christmas!
But I really need a raise, Mr. Hickens. I have a...
Fuck a raise. Get the hell out of my office. You'll be lucky to have your job tomorrow. You're going part-time.
But I have a wife and
You want
children.
you want a day off? You take a week off.
Okay.
You take a month off.
Oh, thank
What?
you, Mr. Hickens.
coffee left, darling.
That's okay.
You give your...
Why don't you run on down and fetch me some? Just get me some for tomorrow. Go ahead. Take the rest of the day off.
Mr. Hickens, you see, you let your secretary do everything, and you never give me any benefits at all.
You don't treat me like my secretary. She knows how to treat me. She knows when a hard-working man needs a little bit of a break.
So what do you suggest I do, Mr. Hickens? I've been working my buns off.
Keep doing it, and you won't get fired.
Okay.
And you take a week off, you go tomorrow. You understand me?
Okay.
Tell me, get out of here now.
Okay, Mr. Hickens, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hickens. I really like working for you. I like my...
Screw you.
I love my job. Oh, hi, Matt. How you doing? Matt, do you know you're smoking a cigarette?
What?
In the midst of a gasoline haze? Do you?
Remember, never give money to a man with a sense of humor. Hold this,
All right, we'll be right back after these words from Super Dan, back again. He can do anything. Super Dan, show us your amazing trick there with the paper. Wow, I don't believe it, Super Dan. You're incredible. Now do something else. Do another trick with some type of object, how you make it levitate the way you do. Can you do it, Super Dan? Wow! That was amazing. Super Dan, I can't believe it, how he just defies gravity like that. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Super Dan, how do you do it? Okay, see Super Dan coming to a theater this Christmas. Somewhere in Metropolis, a tough young thug is beating up on a helpless young damsel. A damsel in distress. Will someone save her? Super Dan will save her. Super Dan will. But even in this dusky metropolis, there is some good. Yes, Super Dan hears the call and heads toward the action. Yes, Super Dan fights the crime. Yes, Super Dan does the job and does it well. Saving the young damsel. Super Dan does it all. He is a fighting dynamo. Oh, and he does it so well. And he gets the girl in the end, too. Super Dan. See him in a theater near you. Here's Sean Beasley with a public service announcement.
Did you know that in these little packages are cigarettes? That's good. But what else are these little packages being used for these days? Condoms! Of all things in the world. There's the blank space when you pull on the cigarette machine. You'll see a blank space. It's got a box of condoms in it. So when you go to the bar and you're not protected, the only way to practice safe sex, using condoms. Thank you.
Emma Trousseau now going to see who is our next lucky contestant on The Price is Wrong. And the next contestant is no one because they're locked out.
Go open the door.
But quick, see who our next lucky contestant. Raleigh, who could it be? It's Pam and it's Jim Loveridge. You're the next contestant on The Price is Wrong. But you're on The Price is Wrong. What's the price of this?
This?
Yeah.
$15.
Wrong! The price is wrong!
$1.
Tune in next week for The Price is
7,000
Still Wrong.
You win!
One day in Metropolis, an innocent young boy was talking to Commissioner Bork one day at the office.
Good day. How may I help you? Well, I noticed this strange man walking around in a black coat. Yes. And he looked really scary. Any more details about this? No. I saw him hitting people with a stapler. This sounds like an old arch villain from way back.
Commissioner Brock thought it could be.
It could be Schmegman.
Just then, Yes, it was. It was Smegman back in Metropolis to do his evil deeds. Just then, Commissioner Brock.
Super Dan, please help us. Smegman is back in Metropolis right now.
Meanwhile, Super Dan, who was always on the ready.
Hello? Smegman, back in town? It's my job.
Super Dan was ready for action. Into the air. Yes, into the air he leapt. Flying with the greatest of ease, flying on to sea and to fight the evil Smegman. Yes, Super Dan was ready for action. He had slept a long time and he's heading down now to get Smegman. Meanwhile, back at Commissioner Brock's office, it was Super Dan and Smegman, the fight to the finish.
Why, you measly no good Smegman?
Oh, Super Dan, you make me sick.
While I fight you, I'll clean up this mess, and I'll show you how very superior I am.
I hate untidy rooms, and I hate untidy people like you, Smegman. Yes, but I'll smeg on your face.
The fight continued. And what a perilous fight it looked like. Super Dan had the gripper hold on him. Oh, and he gave him a smasher crook and a Reggie.
No!
The ever popular Reggie.
Uncle!
I don't believe in uncles.
It was a fight to the finish for Smegman and Super Dan.
You give! No!
Clean up this town once and for all.
And that was the end of Smegman. Now the town was safe again, thanks to Super Dan.